Zandir, the scaled reptilian thief, stepped forward, a sly grin on his face. His sharp teeth glint in the light of the fires crackling around the walls of the hall. "How about this, King Woodbine? A little demonstration of our skills. We can prove our worth right here, right now." The king's eyes narrowed, intrigued. "A demonstration, you say? I'm listening." Seraphine rolled her eyes but unsheathed her daggers, twirling them expertly. "Watch closely, your majesty." With a swift movement, she flung the daggers at a distant torch, extinguishing its flame. The court gasped, but before the darkness could settle, the daggers returned to Seraphine's hands. "Precision, speed, and a touch of flair," she said with a smirk. "That's what we bring to the table. Plus, I'm very easy on the eye," she added, fluttering her lashes and brushing back a strand of her auburn red hair. King Woodbine grunted in acknowledgement, impressed despite himself. "Not bad elf on both accounts. But what about the rest of you?" Grimog flexed his muscles, causing the ground to tremble slightly. A number of the court's attendees wobbled and began to lose their footing. "Strength," he boomed, "and loyalty, deeper than any dungeon." Jovius conjured a small but mesmerizing display of arcane lights, captivating the court, topping off the performance by making a stein of mead appear beside the right arm of the king, much to Woodbine's approval. Wisdom and the power to unravel the mysteries that threaten us all. Zandir, always the opportunist, sidled up to a nearby treasure chest that sat just below the king. And for our grand finale, a display of unparalleled sneakiness. With a quick flourish and flick of his scaly wrist, the chest popped open, and Zandir proudly kicked it over, allowing the contents to spill out onto the floor beneath the king's feet. The court suddenly fell silent for a moment before erupting into raucous laughter. King Woodbine's eyes widened and a slight flush crept up his grizzled cheeks. The chest contained a collection of embarrassing items, including a pair of glittering dancing shoes, feathered underwear that leave little to the imagination, and a small journal with heart-shaped doodles on the cover. Seraphine raised an eyebrow. "Well, well, your majesty, it seems like you have some secrets of your own." The king grumbled, trying to maintain his regal composure. "Those are ancient artifacts of my rebellious youth. Forget what you saw." As the courtroom continued to chuckle between themselves, the king sighed, his pride slightly wounded. "Fine, you've had your laugh. Now back to business. You are all impressive indeed, but I'm not fully convinced. I have a task for you, one that will test your mettle." Raugal swallowed hard, sensing that this task might be more perilous than they had anticipated. "Name it, King Woodbine. We're ready for anything." The king leaned forward, a wicked glint in his eye. "There's a cursed mine deep within the caverns, guarded by creatures that even my bravest warriors fear. Traverse the darkness, retrieve the legendary gemstone known as the Heart of Dewsbreathe, and I'll consider aligning my forces with yours." The room fell silent as the weight of the task settled upon Raugal and his companions. The Heart of Dewsbreathe was rumored to be surrounded by horrors, and the cursed mine was said to be a place where even shadows dared not linger. King Woodbine smirked, leaning back on his throne. "Prove yourselves, and perhaps you'll earn the aid of the Dwarven realm. Fail, and I'll have a tale to tell over mead for years to come." The group exchanged looks and nods of approval, whilst Seraphine still struggled to contain her laughter at the contents of the chest. Each of them looked back towards the eager king as Raugal accepted the monstrous proposition with hesitance, but excitement. The fate of Netherfield now hung in the balance, as Raugal and his unlikely band of heroes prepared to face the terror-filled side quest that awaited them in the cursed mine.